Welcome to this week's edition of the Truth Podcast.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to the Truth Podcast.
Yes, welcome to another Friday night show. We need to be doing that.
Yes. You know what I said to the Truth Podcast? I just remembered Samuel too. That's like his clear line. And of course, he's not here with us today.
Yes.
I'm your girl, Blessing Yogo.
And with blessing is Mary Augustine.
Yes,
welcome to today's edition of the Truth Podcast.
Yes,
It's so good to have you here today.
And today is Easter Friday.
Yes, actually.
Everybody's all sober.
Yes,
everybody's.
And,
just sober and reflecting, basically.
Yes.
Looking forward to the celebration. I hope we're really, really reflecting and just making this season really, really count.
Yes.
Notwithstanding, we still have to bring you guys something today, but trust me, we're connected in the spirit. So we thought to bring this topic for you guys today.
Yeah, Easter means so much. I know as a Christian, Easter should definitely mean so much. It's not just a time to really eat and is it like I for like 2 days or let's say this week, I've been I've just on my own. I'll just be like, okay, Easter, a time where Jesus died.
Yeah, literally.
This is like where it all. I know, yes, the birth is very significant, but the death of Jesus is so significant.
Like a serious fulfillment. Imagine
if he did not
die,
none of this hope that we have today. For the people who are sick, by his stripes, because of his death, because of the blood that gushed out from his body. That's why you have hope that one day this sickness will not take my life. Because for those who are poor, because he became poor so we can be rich.
Exactly.
These are all the things that you just look at, and Easter makes so much sense to you. So yes, happy
and
Easter.
the religion too as a whole.
Yes.
Because this is what differentiates from every other. That he came, he died, and he rose up on the third day. So significant.
Very significant.
So you guys should go out there and tell people that's the gospel.
Yeah, actually.
After that, he now sent the disciples. So please go out.
So yes, Easter means so much. It means so much. Easter should be celebrated just like Christmas. I don't know why people feel like when it's Easter, they just
they're not doing a whole lot. It's more sober, understand? But please celebrate. I want to see on Monday, on Sunday, everywhere. Paint everywhere that there is life, in victory, and we're partakers of Easter.
Anyway, welcome to today's show. Welcome to today's show. Today we are talking about soft life and hustle culture. 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 When we talk about soft life and hustle culture, what are we really talking about?
Yeah, because I know when you see me like this, the soft life makes sense. Man. I'm looking like that lady that is enjoying the soft life. So I don't mind, really. I don't mind. But yeah, so what we're looking at, like she's clearly the soft life. Everybody wants to be a baby girl. Everyone wants to live
baby boy.
Baby boy. Yeah, guys are the whole baby.
They want to
Lagos guys, Abuja guys.
More baby boys, like just baby boy.
I'm telling you. And then the hustle is real. So people that are really hustling are like, please, they're like short-tempered. I'm hustling. So just allow me. There's no free lunch anywhere, so I need to hustle. And then the other lady is like, please, I need free lunch. So what's that balance? What's this soft life? What's this hustle life?
I saw something today where somebody said, you guys are just 20, relax. It was a tweet. Somebody said, oh, you guys are just 20, like you're in your 20s, relax. Somebody now say, please, I'm in my 20s. There's no relax anything because I want to be good at my 30s.
Yeah, don't even retire at 40.
And then I am the first child. I am the first niece, first grandchild, first this one, first that one. Where do you want me to relax? Who will now do all the things for the people, So we get all that. Yeah, soft life and hustle culture. Now, for me, I want to change that hustle culture as struggle. I'm telling you, honestly. I used to tell my colleagues at work that honestly I need to leave trenches. I need to leave this. I need to leave the gutters. I need to leave the ghetto. Like I need to enter that soft life. I mean,
she's not in the ghetto. I know you get what she's saying, but
I
like
know, please, I'm there. Please, I'm there. I'm telling you, I'm there.
But we get,
But you know when I think soft life and hustle, for me, soft life is really about if there is a hard way, an easy way, the easy way. Now, the easy way many times does not have to be illegal, because that's what it's associated
Yes,
to. Everybody feel like when you pick ease, it's illegal. When you pick ease, it's lazy. When you pick ease, it's not always like that. Sometimes these things are just for your mental health, for your own safety, for your heart protection. I used to say something that before now, I can fight for friendship. I can try my best for relationship. I'm telling you, if you don't want to be with me, I can stretch out I can try for you to be with me, for you to see why you should be with me. If a job is stressing me, I can put effort so that I prove to myself that I am, whatever, good enough. But you see, I got to a place in 2023 and I told myself, I'm no longer that person. I will not fight for any relationship. I will not fight for any friendship. If you give me the hand if you give me cold, and I will take it. You will not see me. I will choose ease every time. Anything that just require extra effort, I will not be there. I will not be there. I will not take it. I will not be there. I will always choose the place that's ease.
If it's easy for
that
you.
is easy.
That
if a
gets
job,
your mental health sane, basically.
I realized that there is no harm. Nobody gives you hamper for all the struggle that you pick, or you choose the hard way instead of the soft. I was talking to somebody and he was like, that wants to do his PhD in a federal university so that it's recognized and authentic and all that. However, he was not telling me all the things that he will have to pass through to. I'm like, okay, opposed
all the
to
things
what?
Financially,
and otherwise that you have to pass through when
to get
you
the federal admission,
yes.
and sorting and many things the system requires.
Yes.
Exactly.
Like how taxing that is going to be, and that's opposed to what? So they say, I know if he does it in private university, it will not look that thick.
It'll be look like an easy ride.
Yeah,
right? Do you know the school fees of a private university?
Like
maybe you need to sweat to pay. Maybe that's
I'm like, why? Like, why would you want to even do that to yourself?
Was this for masters or an undergraduate course?
I'm talking. This one is his PhD, like a PhD.
Oh, a PhD. Oh, okay.
Why would you want to do that to yourself? Why don't
federal
you just,
can be very, very stressful.
Like, why don't you just pick ease? He said, no, and Nigerians, we associate hard to authentic. Like, we associate anything that you struggle for. We look like this is if a relationship is smooth, like no quarrel, this person does not like me. Can you imagine? This person does not like me. No, that's how we associate things really around here.
Not much fight. Everything is understanding. Some ladies will tell you, please, I broke up because it doesn't fight. No quarrel. How can we stay around and there's no quarrel? There's no fight. I'm trying to test him, trouble him, cheat on himself, and he refuses. He still forgives me.
Yes, he doesn't.
No. It's too good to be true. It's too good to be true.
We are that people,
but that's not the reality. Look, Africa is an African thing too.
Yes, actually.
Like, you must work hard. You must wake up early in the morning. You must grind. You must, spread your tentacles everywhere, and that's what makes you serious busy and productive. Exactly. Busy, that's the word.
You must just act and look busy.
Just be busy. Just go out and come back and do things. Get on the side. Just don't have any time to rest. Just the normal 8 to 5.
Don't take rest. Don't take days off.
That this COVID just shifted was like a culture shift.
Yes.
Where you can sit in your house, still do your things, work from home, eat, relax, sleep, get back to work, and people are like, are you working? Are you sure that's a job?
People don't know before now.
What is even civil service? If you are not doing 8 to 5,
yes,
you do not have a job.
You have a job.
I'm telling you, if you have your own business where you define your time, you define your space, you define the clients you want to deal with, you can say, look, I don't need your 50 million. Come to stress. Go.
Exactly. And then, people are like, this one is not serious for life. You're not serious with your life, and they say yes. It's just an African thing, really. We think that we feel like that's why sometimes when pastors pray, they will say, if they tell you not to fall, jump, disappear, if they tell you mix this one, drink this one, take this one, you will believe. But if they say just say amen, that's
pray.
You will not take it.
A good example.
Actually, that's because our mindset.
And they'll tell you that what Yahoo boys go through, shedding blood, the sacrifice, can you really make eating shit self, the hustle, what those guys do just to get where they are. Can you do it? We now say no, just plead the blood, pray, just believe.
Actually, some not
thank
even
God for Isa. Yeah,
sometimes no, don't even pray, just believe.
Just believe.
Because that part of the Bible where where the Bible talked about believing, honestly did not, from that particular verse, I'm trying to even figure, it wasn't even about even praying. The thing is, if you believe with your heart and confess with your mouth. But it's not enough for some people.
It can't be. They must pay the price with their blood.
I need to tell you something. So
they know it's real.
Today I was talking to my sister. So we used to join a prayer in the morning and all that. So separately, really. So I was telling her that can you remember one testimony that somebody gave? So the person said that while the pastor was praying, the pastor mentioned his case. But because usually when the pastor prayed, the pastor would say, put it on the live screen. So because of the pastor did not say, put it on the live screen, so he did not believe that it was. He really did not believe that it was him, even though his case had been mentioned. So it took like maybe 2 weeks or more. It took like months or so. The day the pastor now mentioned his case again and said, this time, please put it on the live screen.
So he delayed his own miracle.
He now believed that time that is now for him. I'm like, you guys, that's the kind of that's the kind of people that we are really. That's the kind of people that we have been groomed to be. You feel good when you are hustling, when you are busy, when you don't have time, when you don't take rest, when you feel good. But just like Mr. Yogo said, COVID changed all that.
Yes.
People left jobs and became content creators. People left their job and became digital marketers.
A whole lot of home businesses.
They just choose the
coming
ease.
Out. Yeah.
And some of them are really doing well. Not even some. Most of them are
AI
doing
people.
well.
AI is taking over the whole place.
Yes,
people
most
stay in
of
their
them
houses, develop their programs, and it's making so much sense. Now we're not trying to come.
They actually say that you should know. I was even going there. You're not saying working hard is bad.
Yeah, we're not trying to say hustling
being calculative
is
is
because
bad,
you need financial stability to live your soft life.
Really.
So as much as you want, you say it's mental health, you sleep your health, please allow me, it's mental health. My dear, you can't live the soft life that you're fully looking for, except you also create a balance where you have the financial stability to fund this soft life, to just wake up and make some decisions. I'm not going to work today. Please, not everybody can do that. Sometimes you really, really have to keep up with those appointments. But I think the thing is just creating those boundaries. Like if I tell myself, okay, I'm working 8 to 5. After 5, I'm not doing any office work again. So who will tell you it's for my family? It's for rest.
Yes.
There's one reels I always watch, Veronica, in the office space. They'll keep telling her to take some extra space. Like, are you going to pay me for that? I'm paid for 8 to 5. Anything after it, I'll come for a meeting an hour earlier. Please, that hour earlier, is it going to be paid for?
Like,
I resume by 8,
that?
so is 7 to 8 going to be paid? So it's just being very disciplined with your personal, being jealous over your personal space and time.
Yeah, I also feel like, just like I said earlier, soft life is actually most importantly choosing your battles. Not everything should require, not in fact,
your attention,
I saw something and I said living in that. I saw someone tweet, she said something like, this is beneath me, and that just made sense to me, honestly. It was a conversation and she just said this is beneath me, and that's it. Honestly, I see something, I'm like, this is beneath me, and you are not going to hear hear from me or see me in that space. I need to choose my battle, because the truth is you burn out yourself when you are all over the place. This. Nobody, you're not getting an award for that. Even if you're getting an award, you're just going to burn out. At the end of the day, it's not even about being busy. How productive is this your business? You're just hustling.
Not about hard work. Exactly.
But you're not even
working
as productive as somebody that just decide, just pick their stuff, decide what they want to do, who they want to be with, what they want to say, how they want to even come out. These things are just the things that make the soft life, and that just differentiate the soft life. There are people that don't have a lot of money right now. They don't have a lot of money. However, when you look at their life look like it's put together. Their life look very like balanced, they are doing something. You can't even, when you hear how much they earn, You can't believe it because it doesn't look like that, really.
They go on vacations, they eat well,
they do what they want,
you
they
know,
be where they want to be part
they
time.
plan well, budget.
But they don't have. It's not like they have all the money. Yes, of course, you create the balance by there are some times that require you to work hard.
Of course,
If
to
you're
go
in
to
a-
the spa, if you
like
want to
you know,
enjoy
like-
luxuries, designer bag, spa every day.
Like there's sometimes
need
that
the
need you to
finance.
work hard. Maybe in your organization, you can't say maybe it's a period where you need to work hard in your organization. You can't say I'm doing my soft life. No, you have to put in the
have
work
to
this
be
time.
there.
That's
Like
the
this
required
Easter, I
time.
know some businesses are keeping people on their toes.
Exactly. So
this
you have to
festive
put in the work
period,
that time.
yeah.
However, you put in the work, you take break, you take off, you take time off, you
Take care of your
do
health
something
too.
that I'll tell my sister something like I'll tell her that your own might not be traveling, mine is traveling. My off, my how I rewind and take off and come back is refresh is majorly traveling. Now yours might not be traveling. For some persons traveling, some persons eating, some persons sightseeing, some persons going to their family house, resting with family and all that.
Some people just hibernating.
Yes, in
Some
their
people
bed,
want to
just
be in their
quiet, just
alone
keep
time
listening
and all.
to songs and just stay in their room and all that. Just pick something that works for you, and that should be where you lean in. Just your soft life. Just enter that place. Anytime you enter that place, you know that this is me, my baby girl time, my soft life. You can't always be a drag. Sorry, but you can't always be fighting in the street and every time they see what's going on, rest.
Honestly,
Take
rest.
Really.
And you know what? It's easy to find rest when, especially in this period, when you've found purpose in your hustle.
Yes. Really.
When you have found purpose in your hustle, even when you won't really see it as hustle so much because you'll be enjoying what you're doing and you'll be looking forward to the fulfillment ahead. So what you're doing, is it just putting money in your pocket? Because at the end of the day, you may not be as fulfilled. But when you're working in purpose, I know for young people now, you just want to get that bank account. With all this purpose you're talking about.
for me.
Please, when they say the salary is $600 in dollars,
Please.
I need to be there.
Yeah, nothing
I
really.
need to.
Honestly,
But it's
because
better when you
nothing
get
really
there.
concerned with all these people. We will propose it somehow.
When
We used
we
to
get
propose
there.
the purpose
But I
because
just
what do
feel-
you mean?
But it just makes hustling less. It doesn't look much as
Yeah,
much as
hustle,
hustle
yes.
when you're in what you love to do. Basically,
I mean, like really soft life hustle when you need to. I don't know whether the word is hustle, but whatever the word is for
yeah.
you,
Like
like
when you're young, hustle,
do some,
do what you need to do.
yes, to get money or whatever the fulfillment that you need. However, please prioritize yourself.
Exactly.
Prioritize your well-being, like yourself. Your well-being is very important.
space,
Your
very
space is very. What makes you feel good is very, very important. Yes, it's okay for you to do other things, but yourself is basically when you say, I think there was a definition you're trying to read there where they say soft life is like choosing peace,
Ease, rest,
rest,
mental health.
please, those are very important things. Don't go be with people that don't want you. These are the soft life also. Don't go and be hustling for a relationship that does not want you. These are the issues, that they are the things that actually that are the things that we define as soft life and hustle. Be with people that want to be with you. Be where you are, you are wanted and needed. Do what you need to do. Leave anything that is not serving you, that is going to stress you, drain you, that is going to call out your spirit and soul. Leave it. It's not for you. Choose ease, rest, mental health, your peace, your space. These are things that make life. I mean, I really just want to enter myself there. Honestly, I really want to enter all these battles and fighting, and I'm not caught up for it.
But to me, I like to say with the hustle, work smart as much as you can.
Yes, of
Build a
course.
network of people to help learn, partnerships, things that will just
yes.
make your work and business easy. Just do it. Work smarter than harder. She has been talking a whole lot about mental health, and that brings us to our topic for next week.
Yes, actually,
You
for
need
next
to tune
week.
in for next week. We'll be having an amazing guest.
Yes.
And this is a spiritual week. We're going to be looking at the balance between
Faith and mental
health
Yes,
and
very
all the
important.
things in between.
Very, very important. So we need to talk about it. Sometimes people go extreme with faith.
Yeah.
Like not, yeah, they go extreme really, because anything excess is not okay. It's okay to just to create a balance. People go extreme with faith and people go extreme with mental health.
Some people
So
feel that mental health isn't faith based. And if
yes.
you have mental health issues, they feel you have a spiritual crisis.
or they feel like if you have mental health issue, they feel like it's not church that will save it.
It's not church.
Some people feel like no be church
It's mental health.
Like,
so let's
but
really.
it's a lie. It's actually a lie. But this
Let's leave it. I'm gonna go. I need to learn a whole lot. And so we'll be having somebody.
Next week we'll talk about it. Please tune in. Tune in with somebody that you feel like need to hear, need to know that. Whether there is a thin line, we don't know yet. Our guests
come and listen.
Yes, come and listen. We don't know if there's a thin line between mental health and faith. We'll find out next week. So be here. Be there.
So to all of you guys there, happy Easter.
Happy Easter Sunday, happy Easter Monday, happy Easter. I mean, this is at least it's certain. No, all shades in, but this is a certain. It is too certain, not like the uncertain dates that we had. We had to be running from pillar to post to look for when the sun is going to rise. I don't say anything.
Oh my God! It's now I get what she's trying. But anyway, please, happy Easter in advance.
Happy Easter.
Enjoy your holiday.
Guys.
From
Happy
we
Easter.
at the Truth Podcast. We love you.